recording. Okay, so my Friday the 13th marathon has exceeded all the way to number 11, and I've just started editing them together. I totally forgot that I unboxed it. Just done number 1 last night, and then I can't find number 2. So I can tell you right now, I've got all the way through, and I've just rewatched number 2 today, so I can do an honest review rather than try and fucking remember it, because I didn't want to get confused about which one was what, and I don't know what it's done. Now it might turn up, so there might be an alternative, but then there may never be. You may never see the uncut version, like we may never see the uncut version of this Friday the 13th. Now part 2 came along so quick. Friday the 13th was a massive hit, and where to go when you kill off the lead killer in the first movie, beheaded human being, you know, there's no supernatural. And what they wanted to do, they wanted to progress into different ideas that just shit happens on Friday the 13th, but they decided to bring Jason back, bring Jake as in the kid from the swamp at the end, and give him a backstory that he'd been living in the woods and walking around with a bag in his head with an eye patch, just like the town that dreaded sundown. So it was quick, it was easy. It was Steve Miner came along, stepped in as director, and it basically follows the events later on. And there's just another group of kids. The counts. The first actress from the first movie returns. A lot of improv, just basically I think the agent wanted more money. Of course, you know what I mean, you're only famous for Friday the 13th, you should support that. She gets killed off a nice pick in the head. That didn't exactly go right after they find the mother's head in the fridge. And it flips back and there's a party going down, councillors, great campfire scene, lays it thick about the story. Establishes a lot of the cast and characters, from the practical Joker to the guy in the wheelchair, right? His death is one of the best deaths in the series. I mean, not only does he get mashed in the face, it's the going backwards down the stairs thing and the whole rainy thing. It's like, fucking hell. A couple of the other deaths obviously get criticised for the wrong way around the slasher blade, but Jason's actual reveal when he gets up out of the bed is a very startling imagery. It's really well done. There's a lot of feet in this, a lot of shadows, a lot of first person. You know, so kind of like, who's the killer? But then obviously we get the killer. He's Jason. He's got a bag in his head, and it just gets pretty mashy and mishy, running around. There were lost film. There's a couple of the actors who have been killed are running around in the back scenes in the rain and stuff, just to fill in the void. There's a couple of nude bits in it. There's a lot of red herring about the dog. Did the dog get killed? Was the dog hot shot? There's a lot of clever cuts, because it's like looks down the dog, and then so you see hot dogs, and you see, I mean, the dog returns at the end. The scores there, it carries the same, it follows the same formula. It doesn't try to bear off, because again, the first one was such a big hit. It's down the practical goes, and then there goes the double Beth dead with a fucking, there's a lot of instruments. I mean, was Jason a part-time gardener while this was all going on? You know, he's got rakes and all kinds of stuff. But the twitch of the death nerve scene, that was horribly cut, but you know, because we just get the stabbing through. But I think what the uncut version had was obviously the actress, is she's seeing it coming, and he thinks he's just getting it really good, and she's like, no, get off, as someone's coming, gonna fucking kill us. And he's like, yeah, dead. It's a fucking brutal scene, and obviously that's been heavily traumatized over the years, and people have asked for an uncut version of number 2, but again, it's a time that Friday the 13th sort of slipped under the radar, and everyone's like, oh my god, and then we had this massive outburst of slasher movies where the gore was it was a golden time for gore as well, and practical makeup. And obviously this one was trying to push it, was trying to better itself, but then they sort of used this film as an example, going, no, you can't do that, hey, cut a few frames out there, and then the battle begins, really. Lead actress, I don't think's that good. It's a bit messy at the end. We get like, he's been axed in the side of the face or whatever, and you see there in the background, she's like, where's the guy gone? Where has the guy gone? What happened? Was she grabbed? It's got a messy. I mean, I think that's just the end of the scene there. But obviously Jason smashing through the window with his big face, and we get to see his mongoloid face. And it's just like, whoa, but it's all slow motion. And you're reaching. I think that's the end of it, actually. I'll double check that. Where's Paul gone? Paul in the ambulance. Oh, the head. Fade to black. There was meant to be an alternative ending. Ooh, don't want a copyright crime. Come on. with the eyes open. But it gives you a massive flashback of the original movie at the start. And as I say, I'm going to see it in the outtakes. But I enjoyed it. It's just a nice little entry. It was just a safe second instalment, part 2. That's all I needed. By the time Friday the 13th had become this phenomenal movie, part 2 was already out, and people was like, let's go and see part 2. See the outtakes. So hello on the outtakes. Now I approximately filmed, bearing in mind in October, I went to HorrorCon, met the Lost Boys, shot a music video for Con Dog, worked on a lot of other stuff, travelled, Fever Free in Manchester and that. October was quite a busy month. And while editing all the stuff before October, I watched the Friday the 13th, went through 1 to 8. Then I did the Final Nightmare, the Final Friday, Freddy vs Jason, and the remake. I think I watched the remake and Jason back to back. But obviously now I've just started editing them and I've went to find part 2 and I can't fucking find it. Now it might turn up on the tail end, because it would have been filmed around about the time of a video I haven't even started yet, called Babylonian Taxis. The assassin posters, which are right in front of us. But yeah, it gets a little bit messy with these videos. I always keep them in alphabetical order. I probably should do the date I filmed them, but yeah, it may turn up. If it does turn up, by the time by the time this video comes out, I would have got through the rest of them. Alright? If it turns up, there might be 2 alternative versions. But yeah, may not. Right, I want to go. Thanks for watching. Hope you like the series. Yes, gooned it. Lost a copy. Lost an entry. Thanks for watching for now. Goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.